crown got dropped upon us all, and the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown, we'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Oh, we know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from.
Hello everyone, this is the Nameless one, and today we are continuing the Lost Memories campaign. I have with me today Cameo, Fair, Petrol, Moon, Bun, Hax, and Argo. And if I could go ahead and get somebody to do a recap for me.
So last session we got to Nassau's sister, Galelu, and turns out the king got her. Well, it's kind of holding her hostage, but she's in her protective bubble, so like he hasn't got her yet. It took us a hot-ass minute, but turns out we have to leave Nassau and her homelands so she to find a way to save her sister. From the king. My brain is not working right now, damn it. But yeah.
Okay. So, before we get started, just a quick to let everybody in the audience know, there is actually now a promo code in the description for those of you that are interested in. I use a program called VoiceMod for all of the background sounds and voice changing. So if you're interested in that, then check out the link in the promo code in the description. So now, if my voice mod will cooperate, we will get started. So let me find what I'm looking for. So, stop. Quick question. Do you guys want to go ahead and start back in Equestria?
Um,
Sounded like you were going to follow up with, maybe another option.
Yeah.
There is we can do like a short roleplay sequence with Nassau, but that is up to y'all. It would be the last one. So I will leave that up to y'all if you want to do one more thing with Nassau, or if...
No, didn't save that.
Because
That was, I had.
no, I did mention something last session that I would allow for people to say one last short thing with Nassau, but it depends on if you're more prepared to just get into character with your new character, then we can just move forward with that. Either one works for me.
I can do either. Depends on what others want.
Why is this water sound so fucking loud? There we go. So either way, water sounds. So what is consensus?
Water?
I can go either way. Depends on others.
I'm down for one last moment with Nassau.
We need responses from the rest of you.
No offense, I have real no connection with Nassau, so I don't have anything to say if we are going to do another one, but I don't really, I don't care what we do.
I mean, I feel like a moment would have solved be nice.
So I had 2 for Nassau moment.
Fair, what do you think we should do?
I have no opinion one way or the other. I don't feel like I would really have any moments to have with the Nassau, though.
Okay, Moon, what do you have to say? Do you have anything to say? Moon is the mute. Hax, do you have anything to say?
The Hax is slightly distracted right now.
He is making thumbnail for me.
Picky
So
thumbnail.
Okay, well, let's just do it then, I guess, because...
okay. So setting scene, you guys are on the shore. Karen's boat is sitting
Chiron's not Karen. It's definitely not Karen.
sitting on the
pronunciation is
beach.
Karen.
There is a thick fog across the shore, but y'all's area isn't especially foggy yet. But Karen seems to be very much impatient, so do y'all's thing.
When they figure
I
out
give Nessa a big giant hug.
move, we'll try to
Promptly leave the boat.
You.
Glad to be away from the water.
when they free her.
Say
And
what?
listen, when I free Kalulu and all of that gets sorted out, we'll try to visit in Equestria, okay?
Alright.
And I'm sure it won't be too hard to find you, considering the mess we all kind of leave behind a lot.
I guess you're right.
But
I wanted to give you one last thing, though.
Oh.
It's the gaster pen. Well, the pen with this weird skull thingy. I decorated it up a little bit, but it's for you. Here.
Oh. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I hug Nessa this time tighter, like, I'm gonna miss you.
And I'd like to give you something too. 1 sec. I reach into my bag. I would like for you to have hold on to this amulet for me. This one. And I pull out Nessa's amulet.
I hold on to the amulet for a moment.
I want you to hold on to it, and it's going to be my promise to you. I will find you again, so that you can give it back to me for safekeeping. Okay?
I smile and nod. Alright.
Now come here. I'll help you again. Clinker. Come over here too.
I walk over and wrap my wings around Nessa and Moop.
Come on, you're part of this too. I transferred over most of my food to us, so we should be all good for that. You should have enough to last you for a little. And Moop, don't forget those exercises I've been teaching you. They should really help with building up strength and getting down the techniques of the fighting style.
I won't. Trust me. I kept notes. I show off the book that I had written all the notes on. Even had pictures on it too, so I could remember the posing.
I'm really proud of you, Moop. Thank you. I guess.
So,
Vigil.
I'll make sure the party's safe in your absence.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll
If
make
any of
sure
them
no
die, I'm
harm-
blaming you. I'm kicking your fucking ass.
Yeah, I'll make sure no harm comes to me for Clinker here.
Fuck.
We will return at some point.
Thank you. And if you don't come here first, I will find you. Be well, you all.
Okay. Is that all anybody's gonna say?
Vigil's getting a fucking hug, dude. Don't you think you're getting out of this? Oh, you're all big and strong. No, get over here. Fuck you too.
Alright, fine.
Don't think just because you got that like small little sickness of raider stuck in you means you don't get hugs.
Walk up to Nessa and give her a big hug.
And besides, I'm going to note down the journeys that I take while here. So I guess I can share all with you all. It happens, I guess.
I do have a thing I could say.
What do you do?
Muddy will walk over to Nasa. I know we don't really know each other that well, but I'm really happy that you found your sister, and I hope that I'll be able to find my family soon too. And I put out a hoof for a hoof bump.
Thank you, Matthew. I really appreciate it. And I guess it's goodbye. Adieu.
Okay.
That's what I promised to myself I wouldn't cry this hard.
So, let's see. As you guys, I'm assuming everybody is done speaking.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys step on to the boat, Karen kind of looks at you guys before saying,
"Your toll has been paid."
and he doesn't really give much else reaction-wise than that. As he shoves off. So let me cut the water sounds, and I'm gonna play. So for the party, the journey takes the same amount of time as last time. Everybody gets 3 points to distribute into various skills that either you could practice or you have been using during the journey.
How does that work?
So you'll take the points that I give you and you'll put them into the skills.
Okay, but what does like that do?
That raises the skill.
Okay. I'm dumb. I don't know what.
I can help you with that after the session.
Okay, thank you.
If you have not been able to use the skill or have no way of practicing the skill, you cannot raise it. But for the rest of your skills, you're able to raise with the 3 points for the journey. And that will be representative of like training and whatnot for if you do anything like that. If Doc is teaching anybody first aid or anything of that manner, then he can add a additional point to whatever first aid training. And then if you do not already have first aid or whatever skill he is teaching, then you can add that at its base level.
What about the thing with the fighting stuff?
That is easily something that you could practice. You were given boxing, or if I remember correctly, so you will be able to train your boxing using the 3 points.
Okay.
You will also all be at full health. That includes the vampire and the kelpie.
Thank.
Doing the strong and then the box.
So,
Well,
you
I
guys,
know what's going on's going up.
while you guys are putting that stuff together, towards the end of your journey, Charon has been, for the most part, silent, and as you guys start to see the shore through the breaks in the fog that seems ever present with the boat, you recognize that the shore is not the shore that you were expecting to be at. You're recognizing the, if I am remembering them, let's see, I believe it's the west coast, the side with all the FPC area. But you are recognizing the landmarks for that. As he pulls to shore, he indicates to you guys that this is the end of your trip, and in no uncertain terms basically tells you get the fuck off his boat.
Shieldwing very eagerly accepts that and gets off the boat.
I thank him before getting off the boat.
It looks like we're getting off the boat.
Okay. So, I need one of the equestrian, so not a person that is not Moop, to roll survival to see if you can figure out where on the map you guys are.
Could I roll area knowledge?
Yes, area knowledge or survival could also help.
Well, I think I know where we are.
I'm gonna let Fair roll as well. So
I think that's pretty close.
need to find.
We both know, obviously, where we are.
yes, we know your location down to the GPS coordinates.
Good start. Good start.
Lee?
Would not be good to show up here and be like, all right, now what? We don't know where we are.
Okay. So you guys are roughly in between where Philadelphia and Manhattan are, in that like almost peninsula, right in that area. I say almost peninsula, it's not very peninsula-like. But I will post. There we go. So if you look, I sent a map so that you guys can have a better idea.
Oh yes, so in Philadelphia, yes.
So the stump that's kind of poking off. Now, what
On the
do
left side?
Stump, you mean
the
municipal?
far right side
Far right, okay.
between Philadelphia and Manhattan?
Yeah,
Okay,
municipal.
right there. I see. We need to go west. I don't know about any of you, but I would personally like to see what has become of my homeland.
You also, for fair, know this. This area is like technically deep in enemy territory.
Even though I know that the war has ended, this territory still makes me feel uncomfortable.
Right, so where shall we go first?
Is there any reason why we shouldn't go to Canterlot?
Well, kinda.
What's stopping us?
As far as I'm aware, we can't get back through a barrier that's guarding it, that is protecting it from guard engines.
Right.
And
Yeah,
last
this
I
doesn't
checked,
look that much.
last I checked, going face to face with guard engines is a very, very bad idea for us.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. They've frequently nearly managed to break the barrier before it springs back. So, if that's what it does to a barrier designed to keep them out, I don't want to know what it's going to do to us. I advise us not to test it.
Any other ideas then?
Well, do we have any leads on any places that we can visit? That'll be worthwhile.
How are we on supplies? Not that I really need them, but, you know,
we've got enough
I'd
supplies.
prefer my company not die.
We've got enough supplies for the next few days, easily. I think for the next couple of weeks, so we're fine. Our supplies are more than good enough for now. Especially seeing as we are one party member less, we are using less resources.
That could change.
Maybe, maybe not. We shall see.
I think somebody is attempting to speak, but their Discord did not like it.
Me? What?
I heard somebody attempt to speak.
It was not me.
Discord ate shit.
Is it Bunny?
Probably.
Well, there is a wild bunny in my thing, so I'm assuming it's a bunny that wants to talk.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was the one trying to talk.
Okay.
You can hear me now, though?
Yes.
Okay. What are we doing? We don't know where to go?
Well, I know where I want to go, but it seems that there's a barrier blocking the way.
Their way around?
Canterlot.
You want to get to Canterlot?
It's been a long time since I've been home, mind you.
I see.
If nothing else, I'd like to at least see for my own.
That sounds fair enough.
We
We
can
are
get
where?
close, but would not advise getting too close.
Well then, what about Ponyville?
You actually already go ahead and roll your area knowledge. This is less so if you actually know it and more of a if you remember it.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, if I recall correctly, wasn't Ponyville left a crater?
Oh, the Ponyville crater? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Exactly.
still some people there, but not much of the place is left.
Well, we need
Wait,
somewhere to
what do you
go,
mean?
somewhere that's...
What do you mean there are some ponies there? I mean, the mechanists move through there from time to time, but they move around.
Well, either way, there's nothing worth visiting in Ponyville where everything you could want to see Shieldwing is gone.
That's unfortunate. Well...
Fair. Roll area knowledge.
Again? Okay.
That's +1.
See if that's actually exported. Well.
Okay. So there is a secret place, the place of your birth, that may or may not still be around.
Oh, whoa.
That's right.
However, it is on the very far coast. Up,
Well, it's a journey.
up in the area of the Lunar Bay, or Luna Bay. I'm gonna say Lunar Bay because that just sounds cooler.
I have a proposition, though some of you may not like it.
Let us hear it.
There is one place that we can go. It's quite a ways away, but it's where I'm from.
How far we talking?
Pretty far. It's on the other coast.
You say
Well?
other coast. What's the nearest city?
Closest city would be Vancouver.
That is very far.
We also... Vancouver's not exactly a friendly place.
Well, does anybody else have any other suggestions?
Honestly, I have nothing.
Why not?
Clinker, what do you know about Vancouver currently?
I mean, we've been there. I know more from when we visited than I ever knew beforehand.
Out of character, real quick. We went to Vancouver.
Good.
That's where the new equestrian monarchy is, dumbass.
Did you really
God,
not
he's
remember that?
dense.
Oh, he really is.
My memory makes a goldfish look good sometimes.
Goldfish can remember things for 3 years, so...
My point exactly.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'd also like to point out that, I believe Doc is technically banned from there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, we don't have to go to Vancouver.
It's just near Vancouver, right?
It's near
Isn't
Vancouver. That'd be the
also
closest
where the
city.
Lord of the Hunt came from? I really don't want to run into that again.
That was actually somewhere in between where you guys are now and Vancouver.
But wasn't that also where the facility was?
You know, that doesn't really narrow things down, Nameless.
Yeah, that's kind of an entire continent, also.
Yes, that.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's just very vague and broad.
Broad.
It was pretty much north of Canterlot, so basically dead center.
But when you mention that, I seem to not react well and just get completely defensive.
Well, I see no better options.
I mean, it gives us a chance to kind of look around.
It gives us a destination.
We could show up at Canterlot and see if Gastro will let us back in. I'm not saying it's likely, but it's possible.
I still think it's a little dangerous being around to Camelot like that.
Regardless, I
Wait,
want to see for myself.
why do you feel that way?
I don't know, maybe the guard engines?
They usually hung around Manhattan, though. It was somewhat odd to see them over there.
Somewhat odd. I don't want to know how
You
odd
said
and how
the-
frequent that is.
The
Well,
God
okay,
engines
we don't
frequent
spend
the
a
area around
huge amount
Manhattan,
of time
right?
around Canterlot, but normally those two are seen at Manhattan. That was not unheard of, but for the most part an anomaly.
I say,
And if I were to make a guess as to why they showed up there, it would be because we started messing with the prisoners.
I am kind of a bit away from the group at the moment.
Do I notice that Moop has walked away?
Roll perception. Yes.
I walk over to Moop. Hey, you, okay over here?
Oh, yeah. Just thinking of some things.
Seem a bit distant. You don't...
Oh, trust me, it's fine. It's fine. Just thinking.
Okay.
If
you say
step
so.
away from people. Yeah, just thinking.
Moop, I can tell something's wrong. I've known you for long enough to be able to see that, but if you don't want to talk about it, I will respect that.
Listen, one way or another, we don't really have a place. We don't really have a specific goal at the moment. So, traveling all the way to Count Mango's place of origin shouldn't be too bad. We just have to avoid the hunt.
Ah, I see. That's what's bothering you. I'm sorry I brought it up.
I just look at Clinker for a moment and just shrug. Remain quiet.
Okay.
Photo dump. Don't you think that should go in the editorial?
So, do you guys know what you're gonna do, or
I know what I'm doing.
so is the intrepid Count Mango off on an adventure?
I don't know if
At a
anybody else
distance.
wants to come with.
I'm with Mango at a distance.
Yeah, you don't
Not
come within
very
5 feet of me.
Social
Not,
distance.
it was an accident! That happened only one time!
No, I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
Actually, it was an accident. It was not
I wasn't
supposed to
conscious,
happen.
but I'm pretty sure it was intentional.
It was not intentional, I swear.
The current consensus is, at least from my point of view, that
Here,
we are
if you
going
let me
to
stick
journey
around-
towards
Let me stick
Luna
around.
Bay.
I promise I will make it to you. Somehow.
We'll see. If anybody wants to come with me, I am headed towards Lunar Bay, stopping at Canterlot on the way.
Okay. I don't see a better plan for us to do right now. Also, I do just want to mention that that was the first time we saw you come in contact with water. How was any pony else supposed to know that it would hurt you?
You know, I'm not even sure I knew.
So, yeah, maybe don't get mad at party members over something like that.
I'm not holding it against them. I'm just taking precautions.
Yeah, it's reasonable. We don't need to unintentionally cause more harm to each other.
Right then.
Okay.
Onward.
So if I can get, what are they called?
Perception checks.
And survival.
Okay. Where are we right now?
Well, right now, we are on the peninsula between Philadelphia and Manhattan.
Yeah.
This is outside
need
of
to
my
go to
region of
the-
expertise.
We need to go northwest.
So,
Not such a drastic direction, but
who
Well,
will be guiding us?
actually,
This is outside of my region of expertise, though we are not far from my territory. That works.
I'm not sure how familiar I am with the current map.
Well, I've spent most of my life wandering my tribe's territory in the wastes, but we are currently not in my tribe's territory. So,
And I spent a good chunk of my life going from city to city, performing shows. So I have a decent idea of where we are.
I will accept that logic.
I wonder if we'll meet the traveling musicians again.
okay, so for you guys, you start moving along at a decent pace. About halfway through your day's journey, though, you do see what appears to be another bunker door. This one looks like it's been disturbed before, but it is currently closed. What do?
Area knowledge?
You can go ahead and
I'm
roll
not
area
on
knowledge and see what you would know about this.
Knocks on it.
Pass, but only just.
So, you know that the FPC likes to, they liked to put up all kinds of bunkers. Actually, both sides were fairly well known for hidden bunkers that now riddle what would be the wastes of Equestria.
I see.
Well, I think this book is worth a look-see.
Yeah, probably. Be careful, though.
I'm already knocking.
Talking, why would I'm not even gonna question it.
Don't question it. She does it with pretty much every door.
There is no answer.
That's about the response that she gets with every door as well.
Sometimes I get a
I'm not sure
knockback,
if
but for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
I think I'd be more concerned if there was somebody there.
Yeah.
Hello? Is anyone here?
There's just a slight echo.
Though in
I'm
all
opening
honesty,
the door, so please
if
don't
there was
freak
a
out.
response, it would be a good thing to know before we walked in.
Well,
Well,
I'm
there's
going.
certainly no element of surprise here.
I try to open the door.
Go ahead and roll quick strength.
Ooh.
The door seems to be a bit rusted, and it's a vault door, so it is heavy.
Hey, Count Mango, think you can do something about this?
Maybe I
I suppose I can try.
can.
Friend's got it already, though.
It does appear that way.
The vault door creaks open, and you're greeted with the stench of decaying meat inside.
Pleasant.
Lovely.
Well, someone died recently in there.
This is not a
Must have
recent
been.
death.
Can smell.
Well, then why is it still...
So
I'm talking about
realize
it's dark
relatively
in there.
enough for it to actually be able to smell.
Yeah, you
Like-
do realize that if it's been sealed away for a few hundred years, if the thing died a few hundred years ago, it's not going to smell anymore, right?
did you not hear me say that the door had been disturbed?
Recently. What?
So, in other words,
The
yes,
one thing he pays attention to, you don't. So, as you guys step in, your eyes start to adjust to the darkness, and you see what appears to be the remains of several psychos in various states of decomposition.
Wow, what a shocker. Psychos are dumbasses.
I could have told you that one.
You realize that I have more experience with psychos than you do, right?
Oh, I'm very aware.
I don't have any experience with
Anything
psychos.
beyond the bodies?
So,
Thing about psychos is
further
you'll never understand what they're
into
saying.
further into the building, there are rows of what appear to be more stasis pods, similar to the ones that you guys woke up in. The vast majority of them, however, have been broken, and you can see the gnawed-on remains of whatever was in the stasis pods, though there is one that appears to be intact at the very back far corner of the room.
Oh joy, more cryopotters.
Hey.
What's that? I go to the one way in the back.
What's that supposed to mean, Clinker?
I think this one's undisturbed. I hope.
Bunch of ponies that don't know what the fuck they're doing out in the wastes.
So inside appears to be what it looks like a deer. Not quite as large and not quite as grand looking as the Arc Druid that you guys ran into, but she does appear to be alive still.
Wait, before we open it, should we open it? Consider this world. It's better to wait to see if it all, I guess, fixes itself over the next however many years.
Cycles came in, breaks a bunch of these things, and we're eating them. You really think it'll be best if we leave this?
You also think that the world's
good point.
actually going to fix itself over a next number of years, you realize it's been this way for centuries, as long as any pony can remember.
You should die standing then in your sleep.
This world ain't fixing itself anytime soon.
I mean, I believe it can to an extent, because I mean, you went around to hear the towers of Celestia, but
Count Mango, do you know how to open these things?
the world was in turmoil, and then the tribes united under the rule of Celestia.
So, fair, if you're going to attempt to open area knowledge -3.
Okay.
I think you misunderstand the nature of the wastes. The tribes out here aren't uniting under anything.
Well, that's because they do not have a common goal yet. A common goal can bring tons of people together. But the thing is, that goal has to be obvious. It has to be something that is tangible in some form or another, and that they can all agree on is worth having.
Something like what? If you're gonna say something like destroying the god engines, that's not going to work. And you'd have to convince
Sorry
the
to
Tech
interrupt
Knights
you.
and Arcanists to actually get along.
So you are
I
unable
don't think we're opening this.
with your lack of technological knowledge and having only vaguely remembered what this even was, you couldn't open it yourself.
Okay,
So-
let me take a look at it.
How did you get me out of the one I was in?
I ate some gems off of it, and that's about all I can remember. I think I also pressed some random button.
Cox is
Gems
just
around this one.
So
If
you're
I
saying we
look
just
at-
gotta break it?
That sounds like a bad idea.
So, Clinker, you can attempt to roll your engineering.
I assume there will be a minus.
Since it is not clockworking, it would also be a -3. This is much higher tech. Okay, so fiddling around with it, you are able to get the lid to pop open with a hiss as the system disengages, and your new companion begins to wake up.
You see, sometimes you just leave things to the engineer.
Hey there!
They seem to be taking some time to wake up.
Hey,
I poke at the deer.
hey, don't touch.
Oh,
It's
hello.
over.
It's awake now.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
I am Clinker. Who the fuck are you?
5 more minutes, exospot.
Wait, no. You've been asleep for unknown hundreds of years. You're not sleeping any longer.
Yeah, I
I've
think
been
I
in
get
and
5
out of
minutes.
this
You don't get
dream
5
between
minutes.
that time.
Buddy, you mind helping him wake up some?
Hey, remember what happened last time you splashed a random stranger?
Alrighty, I would like to splash this little dribble. Morning rain.
No, I'll be up.
I don't know, you don't look very up to me.
I get up. Shh.
Alright, let's play 20
Hello.
questions. What's your name?
Ashling.
I can't think of any other questions. Anybody have any
Where do
questions?
you
Good,
come
I can't
from?
think of any other answers.
Where do you come from?
I felt like it
Good
was
question.
very in character.
But, first, my question. Where are you from?
I'm from the Dragonlands.
I am from here in Equestria, though I can almost guarantee you it is nothing like the Equestria you knew. Assuming you even knew Equestria to begin with.
I am also from Equestria.
Yeah, I'm from Equestria, Cloudstone in particular.
Bannerlot Royal Guard. special, if you must know.
So I'll ask again.
Speak up,
Where are you from?
I cannot hear you.
Hello?
No, not you. The other one. The one who's just speaking.
I think
You
she's
should
talking
listen.
about
Mango,
Fair.
you're gonna have to speak a bit louder.
I don't think you want me to use my Royal Canterlot voice.
No,
never mind.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Don't know if my ears are screwed in great. Hey, so thank you all for your information.
Now, who are you?
Yes,
Thank you.
again,
I'm Ashling.
where are you from?
I think they responded that that was a good question.
You have not responded.
Oh,
I
good
think
question.
that actually means that she doesn't know.
Don't tell me there's another one.
We have another one.
Wait,
Don't.
excuse.
Amnesiac.
I think it might be a side effect of these cryopods. And
How much do you
sleeping
remember?
in them for a few hundred years.
My name
How
is
much do you
Ashling.
remember?
I remember there is gold. My voice feels off. Like I try and speak, but some of my words don't sound like they're my words. Do you know what I mean?
Not really.
Can't say that I do.
I never thought this moment would happen. A cryopotter is high, fresh out of the pot.
Maybe it's that crisp
sure you
oxygen that the thing provides.
Again, try and recall as much as you can.
There's a frozen north. Froze. I think I'm starting to get my words together. Froze. This is how I speak, right? You wouldn't know. Why am I asking you? So there's frozen north. There's something strong. Blah, 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 blah.
Also,
Is that it?
where is it?
Would I have seen a deer before?
Yes, they are rare, but they are also native to basically any part of the equestrian forests. Let's see.
I'd like to roll area knowledge, try and discern if I would know where this deer's from.
Go ahead and do that.
Do the names Celestia, Luna, Twilight, do any of those ring a bell to you?
Those are names? Names, Mom. Names.
Cadence? None of that?
No, I think
Aren't
for
those
once
just
I
words?
agree with the doctor.
Words.
So
Do you?
you're not certain which forest, but you know that deer, for the most part, are native to the forests of Equestria. They largely stay to themselves and have a highly druidic society. But you guys also hear something from outside.
Oh, god damn it! Not another scare. Can we close the door? Is that a thing we can do? Do you think we could just wait it out from in here?
I think that would probably be the best course of action.
Shouldn't be
Not
impossible.
want to run into another scarecrow.
I've never heard about anyone dying from sheltering down, but I also haven't heard about anyone surviving after sheltering down.
If it can't open the door, we'll be fine.
Yeah, well, what if we can't open the door?
I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty sure I got this.
Yeah, well, so am I.
If the door gets stuck, I could cut through it given enough time. So, if we just need to worry about getting it closed right now so that scarecrow doesn't shred us.
So,
Mincemeat.
as you pull the door closed, Moop, it almost seems to settle into place.
I hop out of my pod, and I inquisitively inspect the others around me.
I have my gun aimed at the door just in case the scarecrow pushes through.
Why does it sound like boss music?
So, for you guys, you can roll perception to see if you can hear anything from the outside. It will be at a -4.
What about for me?
For you, it is a regular perception for your hearing.
Nope, that is a fail.
Are you good with like a spear or something? Because I got an extra one of those.
Bring with a knife.
Quiet. I need to hear.
We'll wait till everybody... Is that with the -4?
Oh,
You are attempting to hear through very fortified place.
that is not with a -4.
Shieldwing has exceptional hearing, so that is why Shieldwing has no negative.
Moop did it.
And apparently Moop can just hear really well.
I mean, I just closed the door, so I'm probably like the one physically closest to the door. I can hear from the outside better.
So, Moop and Shieldwing, you hear the sound of what sounds like somebody is raking just like knives against the door. It seems very slow and deliberate rather than like a frantic attempting to get in. Almost like it's taunting you.
In some case, you tell me what's going on.
There's a
I
scarecrow
don't like this.
outside. It's
And that's even
not
taunting
me.
us.
It's being too
What do you
deliberate.
mean it's taunting? Fuck.
It's not like going wild on the door. It's slowly scratching at it.
We know one being that can control the goddamn scarecrows. Fucking hell. I do not want Pumpkin King to be here.
Why would he be here?
He ran away. We don't know where he went. And he was the one being that we've known of that could control the scarecrows.
Did you not put 2 and 2 together? The Pumpkin King is very dead. You saw half of him outside of Death's area.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I remember that.
I don't know.
And I'm the
anything at all
amnesiac.
we're talking about.
Listen, it's a very long story. There's a lot of things to it. And frankly, right now, we more gotta worry about the fact that there's a scarecrow taunting us.
It's
I mean-
not
Okay,
normal
so let
behavior
me
for a
break this
scarecrow.
down.
I mean, I can taunt you if you want me to.
I face off. No, that won't be necessary.
Tilt my head. Might not.
Hey, Doc,
Yeah.
I want you to roll an area knowledge. Perfect. So, Doc, being more well-traveled and having been throughout the waste, there are actually varieties to the scarecrows. It's very poorly known due to the fact that, most people don't survive an encounter. But, there are ones that are just like the common ones that like frantically rip apart anything within vicinity, but there are also a much more intelligent seeming variety that seem to be the, you know, asshole horror monster movie types where they prefer to torment their prey before they kill them. They're also known to be much larger.
Wouldn't I also know about the scarecrows?
You would know about at least the early versions of them.
Okay.
Scarecrows were just starting to be fielded when you went were shipped to the Zebralands.
Okay. I'll be back in a moment. I gotta swap devices.
Okay. So, Doc, how much do you share with the party about that?
I don't think this one is a scarecrow. I think it's a dread crow.
Dread crow?
Oh, what?
And how much worse is that?
Well, there's a lot of psycho tribes that worship them to some degree, believing them to be the ultimate harbingers of death. Mostly because they're intelligent enough to mock and torture their prey before they kill them.
Great.
They make the same as scarecrows, though, so.
I make the cross signs.
No. No matter what, that will be bad.
Not exactly.
I have my gun aimed at the entrance, making sure that I have a shot ready.
By the way, you notice that the cross sounds are
I'm
like
getting away
actually
from the door.
Oh, so you notice that the cross sounds actually sound like fairly well made.
So, are you guys going to sit out the night here, or try to find a way out?
It's probably safer to sit this one out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need the watch order. I'm going to skip that.
I'm going first.
I'm going first, too.
Let me... I have the perfect music for this one. It's literally called They Come at Night. So,
We just got this one.
actually, it's been on my soundboard for a while. I just handed it to you for the video.
Yeah, the last video.
Let's see.
How many of y'all are going on the first watch? We only need 2 people.
Oh, that wasn't for watch.
Okay.
This could be bad.
So
We're in a limited area, and I passed my perception check, so I'm just gonna go get you. Don't worry.
okay.
I
just managed to
have my
walk outside of where we are, just get squashed by a fucking hero.
No, the door is way too heavy for that. You're gonna need to pass a strength check for that.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
would
really-
not be able to like leave the area unless you found another exit somehow.
Well, it's asleep now.
So
I see you though, so
Vigil,
you're not.
You are able to hear the continued scraping of the scarecrow.
Whilst on my watch, I'm going to explore around the front to see if there's anything else, like any rooms we haven't explored.
After putting Muddy to lay down, I am cleaning up the place slightly just so that, you know, all the corpses are in one area. Just because freaking hell, having you all over the place is not a good thing.
So, for the most part, there is a room that appears to have like machinery that's been massively defaced by psychos. It appears that they were attempting to use the generator as some sort of at a rough guess, with your lack of knowledge, even you could tell that it's probably only going to last a few more days before it finally gives out.
Note to self, show this to Clinker later.
Other than that, though, there doesn't seem to be any obvious exits. So, who are you guys going to wake up for your next watch?
I'm going to wake up Clinker and let him know about the room with the generator.
Clinker always gets second watch. Poor Clinker.
Why am I always second watch?
Volunteer for first and this would stop happening.
Hey, Clinker, I found something you might be interested in.
Oh, what?
There's a room with some level of mechanics, and there's a generator in there, and psychos have done stuff. I don't know. Look, you'll know more than I would. See for yourself.
Alright, I'll take a look at it.
I wake up our local spellcaster. Doop-a-doo.
Who are
You
you?
woke up who?
Our local spellcaster.
Nebula?
Yes.
Ah.
That's our only spellcaster.
Okay.
Hello, Nebula.
Nebula nods in greeting and yawns as she gets up to fulfill her watch.
Yeah, I feel about the same. Well, we rolled the same thing.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to be spending most of the night in... Apparently there's a room full of machinery, so I'm going to be seeing what's there and seeing what I can get to work.
She nods and rubs her eyes as she says that she was going to sit by the door.
Okay.
So
So,
for the machinery, it's a engineering -3. So the vast majority of what is here is damn near unusable for anything other than scrap. Several pieces seem to be held together with what looks like an overcooked liver. And it's not held together in a way that makes things work. It's more of it's just stuck together because they were trying to cook it, and it's now basically just shy of charcoal.
okay, then. Can I make out what machines they were?
For the most part, it seems to be a generator and a backup generator. The backup generator has been all but dismantled.
And the primary generator?
Is chugging along at the very last steps of life.
What
from
is
what
powering it?
From what you can tell, there, whatever it is still inside, caked under a layer of, you can only assume is viscera, or was at one point.
Alright, well, I
that
guess
seems,
I'm starting by cleaning it off.
Yes, that seems to be the primary issue.
Can I tell what this generator's likely powering?
By the appearance of it, it would be the one that is powering the, or was powering the one still active pod.
Right. So, are there any other systems that seem to be running off it at the moment? Lights or anything?
For the most part, no. It seems like the majority of that was either ripped out or stopped working on its own. Vast majority was ripped out, though.
It's entirely possible that some systems may be down due to a lack of proper functioning. I'll try and get it running better and see if anything comes back online. I'll have to shut it off first, but then I can probably scavenge some parts from the backup generator to replace worn parts from the primary, since the backup generator would have been, for the most part, offline the whole time, and these parts could have been running continuously for who knows how long.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a health check to make sure that you do not add to the mess instead of cleaning it.
Okay.
All of it is still somehow unpleasantly sticky underneath the hardened crust.
It's not pleasant.
And you decide to, against your will, contribute a considerable amount to the mess that is already there.
Okay. That's gonna require a bit more cleaning. Fortunately, I only have so much lunch to puke up.
So once you are able to clear off the majority of the mess and get into the thing housing the power source, it seems to be some sort of stone. But you're not sure what variety, especially with you not being a geologist.
Well, it's likely some form of enchantment that then runs the mechanism. I will be sure to be careful around that. Is there some mechanism to... Does it appear to be driving something?
There is a singular piston left intact. And it is weakly kind of half-assed pumping.
Alright. Is it just kind of a piston that's there to... I'm trying to understand how this is working. Is the stone simply driving a crankshaft?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. So they have a magic stone driving a crankshaft and stuck pistons on it for some reason. Fucking magic users don't know what the hell they're doing with machinery. Okay. So is it stone drives crank, crank turns generator, generator makes power?
Something like that.
Well, I guess dynamo. Well, first of all, the piston that is running seems to just be adding unnecessary reciprocating mass to a system that is just driven by a magical stone. This is a weird design. Why isn't the stone just directly driving the dynamo? What is... Okay, I'm just not gonna question it, just gonna try and see what parts are worn out. I'm gonna inspect bearings and drive components, see what parts seem to be worn out the most.
All of it seems pretty equally worn out with age and misuse.
Okay, I'm going to go over to the backup generator and see if there are any scavengeable parts. I'm also going to see if there's one of those stones left inside of it.
There is no stone in this one, and for the most part they were very thorough in ripping things apart. There are several what looked to have been very important components bent all kinds of out of shape, looked like they were used to beat somebody.
Manage this. These components should have been forged and very strong. Oh, fucking psychos. Alright, well, I guess I can't find replacement parts, so I'll have to try and renew what's left of these ones. I'm going to try to very carefully remove important components from the machine, crank,
So
bearings.
I'm going to ask a question here, but why though?
I mean, first of all, if
Are you planning to live here for the rest of your life?
well, I mean, no, but we are currently hunkering down here. Also, it's just kind of something to do. And, even if nothing happens when it's put all together, having those pieces, they can be useful for other things as well.
So it would make more sense to just salvage it for scrap. Since you are not moving in here.
Not necessarily scrap, so much as they're worn components, but worn components can be refreshed.
So yes, you will be salvaging it.
I guess, more or less.
Because it makes no sense to spend hours rebuilding something that you are not going to use for more than maybe a day or two. If that. So go ahead and roll your engineering at a -4 to try to extract any usable parts. Okay. You were able to extract the still running piston and several hinges and things like that. Things that can be useful if you figure out what to use them for. Who are you going to wake up for next watch?
I'll wake up Muddy.
Okay. And Aisling is going to be woken up by Nebula.
Muddy groggily rolls out of bed, looks Clinker in the face, and splashes him with water.
Why?
I hate you.
Why?
Just because.
So tired. You see exaggerated lip motion as I sound out different things. Trying to figure out, what did I sound like? What do I sound like? And I kind of realized that Muddy's been just staring at me this entire time.
You having fun talking to yourself?
But you don't talk to yourself?
Not particularly.
You both still need to roll your perceptions.
Wow, I do good.
Waiting for... Okay. So, for Muddy, it is of the quiet now.
No scratching?
No scratching.
Don't know whether to be relieved about that or not.
What even is out there?
You said what is out there?
Yeah, what even is out there?
Doc said something about a scarecrow thing. Do you not know what a scarecrow is?
I don't even know what you are.
Oh. I don't know why this is embarrassing to explain.
Do you need help? Do you
No,
remember
I know
what you are?
I am, but it's still just uncomfortable to be asked, what are you?
You are a rarity in this side of the world, so...
Hey, that was a Muddy.
Well, My name is Muddy Puddle. I'm a kelpie. So, basically, my whole body is made out of water. And then I splish her.
That's weird.
Sorry, I do that a lot.
Yeah. I think I've gotten like a splash in like forever. I feel weird. Like,
Weird?
something's missing. I feel like I should know things. But I don't know anything.
I talked to Shieldwing. Shieldwing also has some memory issues. It's okay.
I will note that Shieldwing is basically constantly awake. So, if you want to interact with Shieldwing at any point, that is possible.
I can go Shieldwing and like pretend like I'm not a splash Shieldwing, and they're like, "What the fuck do you want?" No.
So, what are we all doing here? Because, like, not like in here, because like I saw I heard scarecrow thing.
Well, but currently we're hiding from the scarecrow, but we're trying to make it to where Shieldwing was born. I'm bad at location, so I don't really know where that is, but I'm kind of just going with the flow here, so to speak. Oh my.
Oh, so you go with the current? Current. What does it say there?
I guess we all have our reasons for kind of tagging along.
I get you. I don't know. It's just weird trying to figure out stuff about you. I don't know. Things are weird.
Yeah. But
Whenever you guys are done, just let me know that you're waking up the party.
Alright. You wake up the others.
let's splash everybody.
Okay. So
I specifically splash Vigil and Clinker awake.
I am underdog.
Why?
I already told you, just because.
10 more minutes. It was very hard to get comfortable.
So, Muddy, do you try to block, parry, or dodge? I have warned you against this many times before.
I will never learn my lesson. Hold on. Where do I find those again? There it is. I will dodge.
power. Okay. Apparently, Moop is underneath Doc. Doc, how have you managed this?
Oh, is that a bunny?
Why are you?
Don't move! Don't move! I don't have dirt! I have to use you! Don't move!
Are you saying I'm fat?
No, I'm saying you're comfy. Don't move.
I'll admit I put on a little bit of weight with this latest adventure, but I don't think I'm exactly pudgy.
I don't cover myself with that much dirt, man. You're not fat. You're just comfy. Stop moving. I need my feet to stop moving.
With the dodge, does it go by margin of success, or does it just get flat?
She has to. If she passes, she passes.
I did not pass.
Let me roll damage. What is the damage? I mean, given I'm going for a slap and then a full-blown punch, I feel like it could just be 1 damage.
Roll.
So full-blown punch is 1d6
what is your
minus 1.
Do it on a -3.
I keep doing that. I keep rolling.
Good job. Good job. You're so good.
Well, it can't be literally 0 damage.
Here I was getting ready to actually take damage, but you're just a little small fry. Can't land a punch.
Excuse me, I fucking hit you. You're the one who can't dodge it.
So,
You didn't do shit.
shush.
You hit like a bitch.
Is somebody going to attempt opening the door?
So very well, I think.
Alright, Moop, so I'm trying to open the door.
Don't worry about it. They do that all the time.
I'm tired. I don't do it.
Like face makes me want to splash him.
Nox just gets up, taking all the warmth with him, and walks away.
No! I'll do it.
So,
I'll do it.
Moop, you are able to force open the vault door, and outside, the scarecrow's still there, but it is currently in its inert stage. This one is substantially larger and seems to be made up of a combination of metal, bone, and cloth.
Is the cage loose enough that the core is currently visible, or is it just kind of stuck away?
The core is visible, but it isn't easily accessed. Not to mention, if you remember the last time somebody tried to interact with a inert scarecrow, it went very poorly. I'm
just wondering if there's enough space to, shove the barrel of a pistol up against it.
At the risk of your own life? I also want to point out that the only thing you have ever seen take down one of these scarecrows, one of the equestrian ones, has been one of the hunters.
Yeah, that's true. But usually you have to shoot free trick cage. I don't know.
So
I think I just don't bother, it's too risky. If I had one of their guns and their bullets, sure, I could totally do that, but it's not worth the risk.
I mean, if we want to try, I'll happily lend you mine. Just make sure I get a bit of ways before you try it.
I do have my own gun.
Give me earworms now. I opened the door.
I pick up Moop and place her on my back between my wings. There, that warm enough for you?
Not really. Doc's way warmer than you. What have you been doing?
I knew it. I am fat.
You're not fat. You're just warm.
Sounds like it's time to start exercising more, Doc.
Hey.
And you're not that fat because you're not that heavy. You're just enough. I fall over and just roll to Doc.
I am the god of war. Or horseman of war. There we go. I don't think I need to do much more exercise.
Give me your worm.
Horseman of war? Wow.
He is the horseman of war that a dragon is begging for his worms.
Sleeping in that place was not good for me.
So, you guys gonna continue travels?
Yep.
Sure.
So, go ahead and roll your survival and your perceptions. Okay, Vigil sees nothing.
And apparently my survival is also garbage.
Great. Looks like we're going the wrong way today.
Do I need to roll mine, or...?
You need to roll perception. Vigil rolled for y'all's survival.
Can someone explain to me why a very tired, sleepy mood?
Is more perceptive than Vigil?
Yes.
Because it's Vigil, that's why.
Speaks for itself.
Yes, his name is very ironic. For being named Vigil, he's not very vigilant.
So,
God damn it.
has everybody rolled?
First unit roll. With you on there. Yeah, first unit roll.
I am missing a muddy puddle.
God damn it, Petra, you made me yawn.
Fine, you need to roll perception.
Okay, hold on. I do a no. I mean C. No, I don't.
don't.
I lied. I'm legally blind.
Hey, at least you aren't going full ostrich like the party did that one time.
You mean where... What was it, 2 or 3 of us that were dragging sand?
It started out as 2, then it became 3.
Moop got some seashells, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, from the path that we dug up with our faces.
Okay.
Oh, and look... Was that meant to be perception, or do we have 2 opposing survival checks?
No, we have 2 people who know where they're going.
I thought you failed yours.
Well, 2 people who have survival for this purpose.
Right. But you failed your survival.
Yes.
What if I tried to figure out where we were going?
Last time we had 2 do survival, 1 failed, 1 passed. There was an argument.
Oh, this is all going to be 1.
No, it was a fail, or it was a pass and a critical fail.
This is still going
And
to be
they
1, but
all
also
listened
remember
to you, even though you're the one who failed.
Okay.
But also remember, I'm currently like looking at the dirt, being like, ah, yes, we should go this way.
Starts digging.
Exactly. Like,
Or,
Ready to dig some more tunnels?
Vigil is trying to head to north because you wanted to make a stop by Canterlot. He is heading far too north for you to be able to do so.
Hey, dumbass!
I will inform him such.
Question, can we see the giant fuck-off pillar shield around Canterlot from here?
Not very well, but it is barely visible at the moment.
I kind of squint at the shield, and then at Vigil, and then at the shield, and then call over to Vigil. Oi, dumbass! Even I can see you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, we need to go this way.
and what gives you that impression?
I point to the giant fuck-off shield. That!
Ah.
You know, we're stopping at Canterlot before going to the Luna Bay, right?
Yes, that'll do it. I somehow missed Canterlot over there.
I
don't know how.
Struggle to see how you could miss the giant... It's a pink shield, right?
Red.
Red. I honestly don't know how you could miss the giant fucking red pillar of light, but okay.
So, as you guys begin traveling, those of you that passed your perceptions notice off in the distance, closer to the north, there appears to be some sort of large camp. You are unable to tell what affiliation it is, whether it is one of the tribes that you haven't met or one that you have, but something doesn't quite seem right about it.
I'm gonna go take a look from the air.
Okay, how close are you wanting to get to it?
Close enough for me to be able to tell what's going on.
Okay. Just a second. So, you hear what sounds like the crack of a rifle, and get the lovely, grazing feeling as a bullet whizzes past your face.
Okay, we're turning around and flying back to the party, and then approaching carefully on foot. Okay, not approaching from the air. That's a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
What happened?
I got shot at.
By what?
Don't know, some kind of rifle. I suggest we approach with stealth.
I mean, in their defense, you are rather intimidating.
Yes.
No.
The diminutive orange Pegasus is intimidating. Yeah.
Exactly. Have you ever thought about being, smaller?
The day that Clinker is terrifying is the day that Moot becomes as terrifying as a god engine.
What's it factory to do?
I mean, technically that can happen way faster if I make my corruption grow fast enough.
Wait, what?
Moot, while that's possible, you know what I mean.
Wait, why is that possible? What?
Greed-induced bigness. It's something that happens with dragons. If their horde grows too big, they lose their minds and...
There was an incident years ago that I was informed about. It was before my time, but it was an incident of Spike losing control of his greed and wreaking havoc through Ponyville. It can happen.
Let's not do that.
What you are talking about?
Anyways, again, I would recommend that we approach with stealth.
Why can't I just talk to them?
They
doesn't
shot
work.
at me. Do you want them to shoot you too?
They won't shoot me.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, I think they probably will. This isn't the old Equestria.
Sure. Hear me out. We should give her a chance.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's send our new party member to go die. Yep, that's.
I feel like this will become a valuable learning opportunity.
Nice, babe. You wanna?
I don't know what it
Nice,
didn't
babe.
like about that. Maybe put a letter between the 6 and the...
It wants a non-numeric character after the exclamation point, the second exclamation point.
That is a very odd check for it to make.
It doesn't normally do that.
That's what I thought.
Most did it normally just find a formula.
I thought you could normally just throw a number there. Yeah, you can, because look just above, with cameo typing video 6 and then exclamation mark 13.
It may be because it's a 6 specifically.
No, there would be no reason for to make a check for that. That would be an explicitly coded check.
Then I guess
Which it seems to be.
Yeah.
There's something
Because it
about the
keeps
number
doing
6
it.
it doesn't like.
I'm going to talk to them.
It just does not like the number 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Something about the number
Is
6.
this an open source bot? I need to see what the fuck's going on with this.
So, what were you doing again?
I'm going to go talk to them.
Okay. Is the party following?
Behind
Yeah.
with stealth.
mean, we all know I'm the only one that's really good at stealth here, so.
Well,
I could be stuffy. You
I
just
beg to
feel
differ.
I don't.
As we're
Shield
going
wing
along,
is
I ask-
maximum sneak.
As we are going along, I ask, what is the date?
Don't know.
You know, I
Today's
asked that
date
same
is
question.
today, the day before tomorrow.
Give me a rough estimate. What is the date?
Probably about 1,000 years after you went into that cryopod. Fuck.
A number?
By some quick calculations, 8,492.
How'd you come to that number?
Well, I just picked two random numbers and added them together.
Fair enough.
Also, I
Anyways.
just checked the table and I got a crit.
No, days don't really mean anything out here.
I
What
think.
with the sun and moon kind of running on their own cycle anymore.
Serious.
Years fell by the wayside centuries ago. There is no date keeping anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time. But like I said, the rough approximation of when it would be about 1,000 years after whatever the latest thing that you remember from before you came out of that cryopod.
I guess some
And-
tribes go by generations, but that's dodgy at best.
Yeah, and that's 1,000 years plus or minus a few centuries to millennia.
How
That's a
very
really
accurate.
big margin.
Yeah, the long and short of it is we have no idea how long ago the Great War was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to sneaky shenanigans.
Okay. So,
I crit success on, by the way, I checked the table.
give me just a second. So, as you guys approach, there is a voice that calls out from the hold on, I'm looking for a thing. A voice calls out from the camp as several heavily armed and armored figures step out of the camp, and we'll just go with this one.
Halt and state your purpose.
It's the
Sleep.
We can...
I am Ashling of the Frozen North. I am here with some others. We would like safe passage through this area.
State your affiliation.
No affiliation.
There seems to be some deliberation out of sight of you guys before the voice cuts in again.
You are free to pass.
Can do, soldier. I look to the others. We may go.
For those of you, I want the wastelanders and Shield Wing to all roll area knowledge.
Very nauseous. Good job, man.
What happens if you crit fail on area knowledge out of curiosity?
You
it's
just
horribly
know
wrong.
everything
So
Yeah, the DM can just straight up fucking lie to you, and you gotta roll with it.
Yep.
okay, was that a crit?
No. Not quite.
No.
Now 17, however. No, 16.
Anyways, we have 2 passes.
So, Clinker, you do not recognize this as any tribe that you have ever heard of. Not to mention that from the distance that you're now passing them at, their armor looks way cleaner and way more well kept than it should be for the area. Not to mention the tents are cleaned and all very uniform looking.
Something's very off about this.
Shield Wing. These are FPC soldiers.
Oh. That's not good for me.
Wait, what?
These are FPC soldiers.
Wait, how the fuck? That's not possible.
Wait.
Well,
They've all
you're
been
looking at them
dead
too.
for centuries. That's not possible, though.
Well, if you're looking at what I'm looking at, then those are FPC soldiers.
Fuck.
I didn't take anything today, so we should be seeing the same thing.
The space. God damn it. They came with the fucking spaceship.
What
And look over,
spaceship?
what the fuck spaceship are you talking about?
There was an incident when we were exploring Manhattan.
Yes, Clinker, there was.
Incident? What type of incident are we talking about here?
Sticking your data card in every place that's possible.
We were investigating a panel in the central building in Manhattan, and it set off something that brought a rather large spaceship back to the planet.
The name of it was Cathedral Deliverance.
A rather large spaceship named Cathedral Deliverance back to the planet and begun startup procedures for Lady of Ash and World Eater. And Bastion.
Go ahead and roll area knowledge at a -2, fair? Again, this is not for whether or not you actually know it.
Sorry,
It is
my
remembering.
sister honestly has the worst timing possible. Can you repeat what you wanted me to do?
Area knowledge -2. This is for if you can remember intelligence that you know on this.
Intelligence?
No,
area knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is military intelligence that you are trying to remember through amnesia.
Well, no.
The name of the cathedral does sound familiar, and you could have sworn you knew something about its purpose, but you cannot remember for the life of you.
Nameless.
There's something about this that's too familiar.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't know if we should go back and try and hear more from them, or if we want to avoid them at all costs.
Well, if
Nameless.
what you've told me is that we've been in those crowd pods for centuries upon centuries, where was this ship at?
We don't know. It just kind of showed up again when we were investigating that panel in Manhattan.
How could a giant ship like that be in hiding for centuries?
Oh, maybe it's something like a pocket dimensions, another realm. I don't know. Hey, Muddy, can you pass me with water? I'm way too tired for this shit. I need something to wake me up.
Also, it's shield ring.
Say less.
Yes.
Also, can I roll comments? Actually, I have no idea if no one knows any of this.
Shield ring, you're asking Clinker that question. If anyone should know, it should be you.
I swear I knew at one point. I swear I just can't remember.
Keep trying to remember.
Because you would know the most about this. If anyone's going to know what's really going on, it's you.
Why would the FPC be back? I need more time to think about this.
Yes.
I don't-
Tell
I-
the one with amnesia to just remember. That'll work.
I don't think we should approach them anymore.
Well, I mean, Muddy, the memory has been jogged numerous times in the past, so yes, that's going to jog the memory this time.
They may not be so open-minded as I was when I came out of the cryopod.
Something feels off.
This is a bad idea. I'm gonna go back and try and talk to them.
I would advise against that, but I cannot stop you.
Well, you kind of can.
But if you want to go back, you need to bring me with you.
That's fine.
So, what do?
Well, I'm heading back to ask them some questions.
I'm escorting.
Okay. So you guys get a decent distance from the camp before you are once again stopped. This time there is 2 of the armored FPC soldiers and 1 war machine that steps out as they
I whisper over. What was the question you wanted to ask?
I'll ask them myself.
State your business. We offered safe passage, not entry to our camp.
I want to know who you are. I am Clinker of the Clockworkers, native to this area and this time. You are not. Who are you?
That information is classified.
Your war ended centuries ago. Why are you here?
So the war machine it sort of like unfolds a bit, leveling a pair of miniguns your direction.
We don't know how you came by that information, but we suggest you leave.
Why are you here?
This is
I
our
have
final
no-
warning.
They are
If
the
I-
reason you are here. I point at Clinker. This one is why you are here.
I have a feeling if I step up, that could kind of explain the whole time gap, but it's also, I'm a dragon and those guys.
I bet you all have questions too. We can answer some.
I am the one that entered the building in Manhattan and called your ship back.
So there's a momentary pause before they reply.
We recovered all of that information off of the recordings in the building.
And I ask again, why are you here?
And we tell you again, that information is classified.
For what purpose? Surely by now you know that you are out of your time.
Regardless, the command told us that it was classified, thus you do not need to know.
Hold on. I'm going to do something. Actually, I'm going to DM your question real quick. Need a yes or no?
Give me just a sec.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Never mind, I'm canceling the thing I was about to do.
so. Are you going to attempt to continue pressing the FPC?
No. They're clearly too stubborn. Their own good.
Who is the commander of them again?
You mean their old leader, who's no doubt dead centuries ago, Steelbrand? That was the name of their commander, but there's no way that pony is still alive.
Just saying, you don't know that for sure.
I'm saying it regardless.
As far as we're concerned, Silbrand is dead. Yeah, Steelbrand was around during my time, so he should be long gone by now.
You'd assume. But then again, I'm also from your time.
You're also...
You're also from your time.
Was about to say.
Well, you make a good point.
Well,
You
these
also have to
FPC
consider the
soldiers-
differences between species and such. As well as things like cryopods holding people in and all that. The ship actually might have acted like a giant-ass cryopod now that I think about it.
I do want to see what the funny thing is.
So, let me check something. How long ago? So, we have been over at this for a little over 2 hours, and we got a few people that are, at least one person that is tired and has to be up early, so I am going to say that's probably a good point to put a pin in it, and we will continue from here on the next session. For those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you are enjoying this and would like to see more of it, then feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. If you want to show support for the channel, then go ahead and check out the Patreon link in the description, or the link for voice mod in the description as well. Use the promo code, you get 5% off, and I get a cut of the profits for it. If you just want to hang out with the members of the campaigns and other members of the community, there's the link for the Discord in the description as well. And other than that, we will be uploading, or we will be streaming Peacemakers of Equestria tomorrow, and then Friday we will be uploading the Lost Memories highlights. Other than that, everybody have a great evening and drink water.
As long as
See you
it's not
guys.
me, because that's cannibalism.
dropped upon us all. And the list of all unknowns is tall. But if there's anything we know, our stubbornness has shown. We'll climb up after any fall. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. The leftover ashes in the sky, and the nations, all they do is fight. Yeah, the crown broke all our trust, so I guess it's up to us to save whatever's left of life. We know who we are, but we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. But we still don't know who named us. Yeah, we know where we are, but we don't know where we came from. Oh, we know who we are, but we still don't